Good morning, everybody. It's Ken Ring here from predictweather.com on the 10th of March, and we're talking about the moon and we're talking about the weather and the fact that the moon causes the weather, and I'm bringing you forecasts on a daily basis. What we've got here is the moon here, still in Capricorn, still in the southern declination, which it means that it's right above where I am because I'm in the southern hemisphere. Bearing in mind that this is east this way and this is north this way, and this is what it looks like in the hour of sunrise above our heads. So the moon will not yet be in the middle part of the sky as the sun is rising in the morning. And over here we've got Saturn that'll be just kind of setting in the sky as the sun comes up. Way down here we've got Mars. You can't see that because it's underneath my feet on the other side of the Earth. They can see that in the northern hemisphere sky at the moment. Well, Mars is in the sign of Leo, which is making its exact opposite to the moon, and that's called being in opposition. Now, Mars in Leo is a very warm and dry sign, and not so much warm for this time of the year, which is getting to be autumn, but it's a dry and settled sign. So that's the reason for a lot of the settled weather, the hot weather that we're having. But we did have rain in the last 24 hours, like we said we would get yesterday. It actually fell around Te Awamutu and Tauranga, and we always have this 80-mile radius in all of weather forecasting because it's not an exact science. Between the 14th and the 18th, that's over the new moon period, that's in about 5 days or so, we're going to get some overnight rain, and some of it will get to Northland where they're having a drought at the moment, but unfortunately not enough. And by about the last week in April, some of the farmers up there in the far north, they're going to be in crisis mode. You'll probably see it in the media. They'll be applying for government relief. They'll be getting very worried up there. But if you know any of the farmers there, please tell them not to panic too much because their drought will break in the middle of May. That's when their good rains are going to come. Similarly, drought-stricken farmers in Canterbury, they're going to start getting rid of stock in the last week of April because that's about the time that they do if there's not enough feed for them. But you can tell them, if you know anybody down there, that their drought-breaking rains will arrive in June and July, and that's the Canterbury and North Otago area that's getting so much dryness at the moment. As for snow, well, the good news is that next week some snow is going to fall on Mount Ruapehu. It'll be the first snow of the season. The skiers will be jumping up and down in excitement because it'll mean a good season is coming. Unfortunately, they're going to be a little bit wrong there. It's actually going to be too good a season because there's going to be so much snow this year. So much snow that the roads are going to be blocked a lot of the time and they won't be able to get to the ski fields. But at least the ski operators are going to be pleased. So I'm Ken Ring of predictweather.com. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you tomorrow.